Another one right here. We got another cop arresting a civilian for simply exercising his free speech. You're gonna say, are you serious there, Seaman? No. You know, just like, what was it, last month? Was it, or 2 months? I forget what it was. I don't know if it was last month or 2 months ago. A cop arrested a guy in Virginia for laughing at him. He wasn't laughing at the cop. He was laughing at the bogus, trumped up fucking bullshit charges. Guy's like, you kidding me? So he just went like that and he got arrested for it. Check this out.
Imagine you being arrested because you had an opinion that the cop did not like. That's exactly.
I mean, I've seen videos where cops arrest somebody because say, hey, I say, why don't you go fuck yourself, you fat fucking pig? Yeah, I've seen videos like that where a person flips a bird and bam, he's arrested. Well, guess what? You know what that, have an opinion or flipping a bird, that's called First Amendment of free speech. And we're going to get more into this.
Exactly what happened to a Virginia driver, Mr. Anthony of Spurgeon. Let's go to the first video. Here it is.
Here it is, right here.
Why you have your seatbelt on, man?
I didn't have my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Seatbelt when I came to go in.
No, when I passed you, you didn't have your seatbelt on, dude.
Yeah, I did have my seatbelt.
No, sir. You got your ID on you? All right, so if I catch you driving again,
You know what? If you want to give me a ticket, give me a ticket.
I know if I catch you
You're being extremely petty.
I'm not being petty.
Exactly what you're doing.
I'm not being petty. I'm explaining the law.
A doggone tagline one time.
Okay, and that's the Georgia law. See, I'm explaining it all to you.
Look, no matter what you say, you guys look for certain people to go ahead and stop.
Okay, so I'm explaining everything to you.
Go ahead.
All right. If I catch you driving again, next time you stop, you will go to jail, sir. I'm sorry, sir. What was that? My sheriff's black, and I enjoy him just fine.
So what your sheriff's black?
I mean,
I know people that married to black people. It's still a racist.
Cutting the roadway, leave.
I'm not even in the roadway.
That is considered roadway. Leave.
See, then you get what?
All right, come on. You want to keep playing this? Come on.
You don't have to. What do you?
You want to play this game? We'll play it.
We'll play it.
You're under arrest, driving on suspended license.
You start locking me up for obstructing the roadway at your head.
No, you're under.
Obviously, the charges were dropped. Here's the issue. He has a Virginia driver's license fully intact.
Yep.
He was pulled over by a Georgia cop. This Georgia cop gave him a warning, but then decided to effect an arrest because he did not like the opinion of this black man telling the truth about the fact that he was being petty. We actually have some more. Let me take you to another video.
Check this out.
That's motor 16. The Jordan Road, just down from Juniper Creek. Correct. Deputy Sheriff's office, why you have your seatbelt on, man?
I didn't have my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
My seatbelt when I came to go in.
No, when I passed you, you didn't have your seatbelt on, dude.
Yeah, I did have my seatbelt.
No, sir. You got your ID on you?
Yeah, I have my ID on. I did have my seatbelt on.
Okay.
Okay, that was the U-turn. So what we saw in that video was actually the U-turn that took place. There's no evidence that
you can't see if the guy had seatbelt or not.
We have significant evidence that the man was arrested because he had a contrary opinion to the police officer. That is a no-no. You do not get arrested because you exercise your freedom of speech, right? Okay.
And you know what the freedom of speech is protected on the First Amendment after we last look. And then you got people on the YouTube land or say this and that. People say, well, words can have consequences. Words can get you in jail. What? Just because you have opinion? I mean, if it's a non-threatening nature or non-terroristic threat, or say you want to do bodily harm to injure somebody, or somebody's life to safety in jeopardy or in danger, if you're just giving your opinion, that should not warrant an arrest for a person to be locked up for that shit.
Let's put up a picture of the victim of this cop. I have
here
a lot
it
of background. Significant story here. Now, this individual did nothing illegal.
Yep.
Mr.
Nothing
Anthony
illegal.
Spurgeon was correct. in his assertion of rights. He was protected by the Constitution in his freedom of speech.
Yes, he was.
None of that mattered on the side of that road in the state of Georgia. None of it. Cop didn't give a damn about his constitutional rights. Cop did not give a damn about the statutory law. Former Crawford County Sheriff's Deputy James Carroll arrested the 55-year-old for driving on a suspended license. That was a lie.
That was a blatant lie.
Mr.
Spurgeon's license was
presented
valid.
The officer a valid Virginia ID.
Yep.
Now remember, the officer was leaving, and then there was more conversation. If Mr. Spurgeon had a suspended license, do you really think this cop would have let him go? No.
No.
He just made up a charge to justify the arrest because he knew he had nothing else. All right, Spurgeon's charges.
Well, and that's the thing, too. You have cops out there who make up laws, or they'll say you're doing this and that, or like a special person. So they'll say like that to justify arrest. And you have cops here, they'll make an arrest, an effect arrest, in order to keep the peace and to go on there on the day.
Spurgeon's charges were dropped. Obviously, they were dismissed later.
Yep.
We have that evidence.
Right here.
And he has since obtained a Georgia driver's license. He says he still spent 3 hours in jail. His wife had to post bail for him.
Wow.
And he also had to get his truck out of impound. So it created significant inconvenience. There's more.
Really made
the incident was actually the second time Officer Carroll stopped Mr. Spurgeon. Months prior to his arrest, Carroll made another U-turn to pull over Mr. Spurgeon for a burnt out license plate light.
Wow.
According to the official record.
That's reaching for the stars.
You know when someone is treating you unfairly. He turned his patrol car around both times he stopped me. He changed his story when I said, I'm not in the roadway. That's when he said, do you want to play games?
You know, we know somebody around YouTube line who says that a lot. Yeah. Poor Dirt Farmer. He goes around, oh, you want to play games? Okay, let's play. You want to play games? I got a game we could play. Let's play. Yeah.
Spurgeon contacted to complain about his treatment, but was told the deputy who arrested him was transferred to the Byron, Georgia Police Department. Here's Spurgeon's complaint to the sheriff. Here's Crawford County Sheriff Lewis Walker and Byron Police Chief Wesley Cannon. The Byron Department did not immediately respond to our request for comment. Isn't that something?
Yeah.
Pulled over twice.
Ain't that a
Both
bitch, Chuck?
BS. And we clearly see in one video, the only reason the man was arrested is because he said something the cop did not like. Oh my goodness. He accused you of being racist, of being biased, of being prejudiced, of being petty. How do you show your professionalism, officer? Be racist. Be petty. Arrest the man for a charge that doesn't even exist for him.
It didn't even stick.
All right. David, thoughts here.
We do a lot of videos on Rebel HQ about police interactions, and it happens all the time. There's so many people who are police officers who, instead of their mission of upholding the Constitution, protecting and serving the citizens, the only concern that they have is protecting their own ego, that they are so fragile, they are so easily insulted that if, God forbid, somebody should exercise a First Amendment right and say something they don't like, suddenly that person, the fragility comes out, and oh no, now it's time for me to put you in your place because I'm the police officer, you're the citizen, I'm the one who has the power. And so that's what happens. We have so many cops who are out there who care only about abusing their authority and want to put people in their place. And that's not the reason to be a police officer. Your role is to protect and to serve people. Yes, you have a lot of discretion, but if somebody says something you don't like, that doesn't mean that you get to go make up charges against somebody. Unfortunately, this happens all the time.
That's right. Happens too much. But one way we combat this is through exposure, transparency.
You got that. And that's why we have cop watchers there to hold the cops, you know, to it. That's why we have, you know, it's called accountability and transparency out there. And I have seen videos where people know their rights. They don't get old mouth with the cops, but the cops still get butthurt because they hate citizens and people that know their amendment rights. So they're going to say, well, well, you're trespassing, or you look like a suspicious person. I'm gonna have to arrest you. Yeah, to justify it. Or you get cops out there that have her fragile egos, like little sissified little princes out there. So, whoa, you hurt my ego. Wham! I'm gonna arrest you because I got a badge and a gun. It's crazy out there. Corrupt, tyrant, bootlicking cops. With that, I'm out of here. Mike Chop. Peace out.